Sir, इधर left. Excuse me, sir. Full left.
Karan से यार.
President FICCI, Mr. Siddharth Roy Kapoor, Co-Chair, FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee, Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Managing Director, Star India Private Limited, and Dr. Sanjay Abaru, Secretary General, FICCI. Kindly be seated. कार्यक्रम का उद्घाटन हो गया है. सभी ने अपना स्थान ग्रहण कर लिया है. Mr. Rashesh Shah, President FICCI, to present a green certificate to our chief guest, Srimati Smriti Irani, Honorable Union Minister, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting and Textiles. A grove of 10 trees will be planted in honor at the periphery of Sundarban Nature Park, South 24 Paraganas, West Bengal. Thank you so much. Could I now call upon Mr. Rashesh Shah, President FICCI, for the opening remarks. Along with FICCI frames in a nutshell, as also for aligning all present with the 4-day agenda of this special event. May I now request Mr. Siddharth Roy Kapoor, Co-Chair, FICCI Media and Entertainment Committee, for the welcome and theme address.
A very good evening to everyone. I'd like to sincerely thank the Honorable Minister for making the time to be with us here today. My friends and colleagues on stage as well as off stage, welcome this Sunday evening. I thought I'd be a little bit provocative in my comments just to liven things up a bit. So I'm going to try and look at the media and entertainment industry with a glass half full and a glass half empty lens, because I think while we realize what the opportunities are and how far we've come, it's really important also to see what the challenges are and what we need to do to be able to move forward. So we're a 126,000 crore industry employing 7.4 lakh people. That's a glass half full. The glass half empty is that is less than 1% of the GDP of our country. The glass half full is that we've got a cable and satellite base of 155 million homes. The glass half empty is that we've got the lowest ARPUs in the world at around $3 or $4 per month per person. We're the largest producer of films in the world, and that's a statistic we enjoy throwing around very, very often. But at the same time, our entire industry is valued at less than the box office of Avatar. China, which has a similar population to ours, and is around 4 to 5 times our GDP, has a film industry that's approximately 9 to 10 times our size. And we can get into why that's the case. We've got 30 active OTT platforms that are furiously creating tons of content, and it's a great time, really, for the content industry right now to be able to be like sort of making content. But I think as anyone who's working within that sector will tell you, we don't have a revenue model at this point of time that is sustainable and that can actually make sense given the sort of investments that are being made. So what do we not talk enough about? And I think we as an industry are really as guilty of that as anyone else. What we don't talk about is when you look at these statistics, what is the multiplier effect that this industry has on the rest of the economy in stimulating other industries? I spoke about the 126,000 crores really that is the gross output of this industry. What I didn't say is that there's an equivalent of 200,000 crores in gross output that this industry is able to stimulate in various other industries by the very nature of its existence. There are 7.4 lakh people employed, but indirectly, because of the media and entertainment industry, there are 23.6 lakh people employed within the tourism sector, where just one example is that after Three Idiots featured Ladakh in it, the tourism there grew by 3 times. After Dilwale was shot in Iceland, there were 2,000 visitors going to Iceland, which grew to 20,000 within the course of a year. We talk about multiplexes and the challenges that they are having being able to generate footfalls. What we don't talk about is the fact that those multiplexes, by being the anchor tenants in malls, are being able to actually generate 3 times the numbers in those malls that they would have if there were no multiplexes in that mall. Hotels, transportation, gaming, merchandise, fashion, there are so many ancillary industries that we are able to impact by the very nature of our existence, but we don't talk about that enough. This is, of course, not even discussing the soft power that this industry has the potential to wield. What Hollywood has done for the US over the last century, which is it's managed to make the American dream something to look forward to. It's popularized Big Macs, it's popularized Coke, it's popularized Disneyland as aspirational, as something people around the world hope that one day they will be able to enjoy. It's been able to take the whole concept of the American dream and Americana to the world in a way that we have the potential to do. When we were thinking about this film about a Haryanvi wrestler with 2 kids that he would want with 4 daughters and no sons, and him thinking that he would now live out his dreams through his daughters and not his sons, we hoped that it would do great at the box office. We managed to cast Amir Khan in it, and that was fabulous. What we had no idea is that it would touch the lives of millions of people in a country northeast of us with whom we haven't had a very great relationship over the last, year since we got independence. A film like Dangal managed to go into $200 million in China, and it wasn't really about the number. The fact that it managed to take a uniquely Indian story and was able to touch the lives of people there in a way that they were able to relate to India and able to understand that actually humanity is the same, people's stories are the same everywhere around the world, managed to create a certain softness in the hearts of those people in China towards our country. We can do a lot more than that.